The Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Oklahoma, the Chairman of the Subcommittee on Technology and Information Policy, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The last thing we would want to have is a duplication bill that has duplication in it. What this does is this simplifies the process. Many different agencies have their own unique system, but it is impossible to be able to go through all of those and be able to determine. The simple question of going to an agency and saying, can you give us a list of all the programs, their cost, the number of staff that are involved, the contracts, grants, just the details, the metrics of how you evaluate it. Most agencies cannot do that. If you cannot do that, you cannot evaluate whether there is duplication in programs from one agency to the next. This bill simply tries to get out into the public arena and into a spot where even Congress can take a look at each agency and to be able to determine from the information from the agencies, can we compare one program to another program. Taxpayers Right to Know Act provides information on government programs, spending, and duplication. But it's information only. Then it comes back to us, and we make the decision on what to do with it from there. It establishes those reporting requirements for agencies to better identify those inefficiencies. It has to have each agency identify the programs it oversees, provide the information on it, the cost on it, and the resources that are dedicated to it. It also asks for the evaluation that those programs have, and so that we'll know the metrics that they are using as well. It's combining this information into one place so we can compare it one to another. So with that, I look forward to the conversation about this. This should be a very bipartisan bill. As I had mentioned to a couple of my Democrat friends, I really believe this is a bill that a Democrat would bring up if a Republican was in the White House, just like a Republican would bring up if a Democrat's in the White House, because it is information only, so then we as Congress can then act on it. With that, I yield back.